Consistency. The art of performing at your best level for the most amount of time possible. Consistency is a must-have if you want to achieve success not only in League of Legends but on every discipline. If you want to be a pro player, just climb on solo queue, you need to be a consistent player. Hello guys, I'm Solo1xd and today I'm here to teach you how to be a consistent player in League of Legends. I've been playing this game for almost 10 years and just achieved challenger this season like how many others, so you are on a good hand. Yes, for those wondering, I'm unemployed and I don't touch grass so often. So first of all, let's start with what I call the League player mental cycle. League players' mental tend to go through 4 phases. Number 1 is discipline, number 2 is motivation, number 3 is obsession, and number 4 is realization or depression. Let's divide them into groups. The first ones are obviously the good mental states, while the second are the bad ones, okay? The ones we try to avoid at all costs. Players fluctuate between these states of mind all the time, so let's see how we can control them and get the best value of every single one of them. Remember that every ranked split is not a race, it's a marathon. And even if you are in like the 2 last states of mind, you can learn something new. So first of all, we're going to start with state of mind number 1, discipline. Discipline mental state is when your brain is set into your objective. You play to improve every single game and not that much for the result instead. You try to not tilt, not flame your teammates, not look at what they're doing, you just try to play your best, and this is the mental state we are aiming for to improve as players. We can get into the discipline mental state by setting some midterm objectives that make our brain work for them without expecting an early reward, but also without stressing too much. And most important, these objectives can't be related to elo or rank. It is good having rank objectives such as reaching gold or emerald, but you will end up expecting results and not improvement. With all this said, let's jump to number 2. Number 2. Motivation. Motivation is that state of mind where you feel completely unstoppable. You have been in a huge win streak and you are playing like the best of the best. You probably think you can solo kill Faker right now, but it's all an illusion. Listen. Motivation state is like that one friend that encourages you to talk to that girl that everyone likes just to end up rejected in the worst way possible. This state is okay to get the most amount of wins possible, cause you know, it's always good to get a reward and we are still playing good after all, but as soon as you expect, you will start playing for results again and not for improvement. Your brain loves dopamine, and winning 3 games in a row won't be enough now. You will need 5, 7, even 10 sometimes. If you don't control this properly and don't go back to discipline state, you will end up in number 3, obsession. You start queuing, you don't even want to play, but you start queuing anyway. Why? Because you need a win before you sleep. You don't even know how you ended up in this situation. You were winning a lot of games and now you can't get a single win streak. And without noticing, you just started playing for results. Listen, it is fine ending your session with negative LP gains. It is fine to lose. What is not fine is playing when you don't even want to. Ask yourself, do I really want to keep playing, or do I just want to see the plus 20 screen at the end of my game? Or you will end up in number 4, realization and depression. So now, here we are with this massive lose streak and all we want to do is uninstall the game. How did we end up here? This happened to every single one of us. We feel stupid because we could stop playing on the first losses and now we feel like we lost everything. And then we just stop playing the game and maybe next split will be better. Right? Well, remember that this is a cycle, so the only way to fix this is to go back where it all started. You did this once, so you can do it twice. Discipline.